Welcome, welcome. My name's Judy. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of the island Castaway. This is a really cute game. It is an older game. It's been around quite a while, as I have played it multiple times over the years. But it's fun, it's cute, it's relaxing. If you are like me and you like to gather in games and have lots of resources available and do a little bit of crafting, then you might like this game quite a bit. It's got a cute storyline. There is quite a bit of questing, but it's at your own pace. You don't have to like pound through the game at all. So I'll show you as we go along, and I plan on telling you anything that I have learned over my multiple playthroughs that would be like a tip or a trick. And I don't know, I hope you enjoy. So let's get into the island Castaway.
What a strange place. Feels like a bad movie.
Knife? What are you gonna do with the knife, Nick?
Sorry, baby, but this is the only way to get off the island.
The only way? You're crazy. No!
Is he serious? What's going on here? So much for a vacation.
Tom, 32 years old. Tom sells cars and he's good at it. He tries his best in everything in his life and often succeeds. Of course, it's tiring to live such a life. After pulling off a big deal, Tom decided to take a much-needed vacation.
Where am I? It looks like a cliche tropical island. I'm gonna look around.
A cliche tropical island. So the only thing that didn't get shown to you here was there's a little intro video that shows them crashing. They're on a ship, and a big tsunami wave comes and gets them, and then of course they wake up here on the island. But anyway, the first thing you're gonna do, well, let me show you the map here. So you can see this is actually a pretty good sized map. We've got a lot of fog of war going on. We're down here in this corner, and as you move around, you will uncover the map. Now you can see there's some stuff already uncovered over here, but we'll get to that. All right, so to walk around, you literally just click on the ground in front of you, wherever you want to go. And it's telling you to pick this item up, which is a banana, of course. And you do want to have a lot of fruit on hand because, see this bar up here? This is your energy, and as you do things in the game, your energy depletes, and food will make your energy go up. So anyway, this is your inventory bag. You saw me click on it down here at the bottom. So what I like to do is just wander around and pick up anything that I can pick up. Now these crabs we can get later, and they call these pearls. They look like shells. I assume you're picking pearls out of the shells. But you won't need them yet, but you will need them eventually, and the more the merrier, believe me. So pick them up, and just pick up everything that you can pick up, more or less. Now it's telling you that yellow exclamation mark over a character means that they want to talk to you. You can wait and talk to them if you like. You can talk to them right away. I like to pick a few things up before I start questing, so I'm going to get a little bit of fruit and some of these pearls, and I will get back to him in a minute. But let's get this fruit. Alright, so oops. You'll notice that there's some dark water and some light water. You can't walk in the dark water. In a little bit we'll be able to fish in the dark water, but not yet. And I can't wait till we can catch those crabs. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game for some reason. Chase and catch crabs. Alright, and then there's another trick I'll show you. I showed you this map already. See how it's already starting to clear? So, like it's telling you here, they appear as stars. If you click on a star, you'll go to that character. And John here is in yellow because he has a quest for us. So let's just go ahead and click on him and get started.
Tom, you're alive.
John, 40 years old. John is a linguist and specialist in dead languages. Like many scientists, he can sometimes act absent-mindedly. He has studied ancient writings for many years. One day, the academic Senate decided to send him to the research center in Oceania. John was not a happy camper about this.
John! What's this place?
Are shipwrecked? Remember the giant wave?
Oh, yeah. That's when I hit my head.
There are more survivors. Let's find them.
We have one more survivor.
Nick, 28 years old. Nick is a sailor who cooks. Nick is an orphan, or at least he thinks so. He's been a sailor since he was young. He likes to joke around, and he also thinks he's a ladies' man.
I know you. Are you Nick?
Yes? Where have we met?
In my dream, there was a woman. Never mind. I must be delirious.
You've bared a lot.
Stop yapping already. We need to set up a camp. Mike, 48 years old. Mike is a Native American who has never left his home until now. He wanted to see the world, so he went on a voyage.
Alright, so as you can see, Nick has something else to bother us about. The one thing about this game that you'll notice if you play it, the other players, characters, NPCs, the NPCs in this game have lots for you to do and they don't do a lot themselves. So try not to get resentful that they make you do all the work on the island. But I'm gonna pick up, oopsie, now we're hungry. If I wasn't diddling around, the game would show you how to eat, but it's easy. You just click on whatever and it gives you some food. See, +5 of energy. I recommend the coconuts because you're not going to need them for a while, and they give 7 of energy, and there's tons of them to pick up. So I usually eat the coconuts and save the other fruits for recipes, which we will get to in a little bit. But you can eat any of the fruits that you pick up, although I highly recommend not eating the lemons. You need the lemons early in the game, so. Okay, let's see what he wants.
How's your head? No dizziness? It means you haven't lost your brains. Eat something. You'll feel better. Want a banana?
See, the game's gonna teach you how to eat. So they just gave us another banana, but that's fine. So we're just double clicking to eat. And it tells you. So this game really does have a very good walkthrough. It tells you everything. Also, there on the menu here, there's a how to play that teaches you how to use the tools and things. You've got, we'll get to all this, but I'll show you. But it does teach you how to use everything. So if you have any trouble or forget, you can go through there. All right.
Nicole, 30 years old. Nicole is a kind and caring person. She's a pediatrician who devotes her life to kids. She also spends a lot of time with Girl Scouts. Nicole ended up on the boat by chance when her friends gave her a cruise for her birthday.
Tom? I'm Nicole. Everyone's soaking wet and freezing. We need to make a fire. Goodness, I hope no one gets a cold. We have no medicine, not even a thermometer. There should be some dry wood around here somewhere. Waves usually leave things on the beach. 3 would be enough for the fire.
Okay, and you can see I've already been picking up sticks, so I have what she wants. I have more than 3. So she's already gone green because it shows I've completed the quest, as the little pop-up just told us. This shows all your quests, so if you have multiples, there'll be a little arrow here to click to go through. But anyway, let's give her the sticks.
Thank you. My hands are...
I'll make a fire right away.
Okay, so you see it took 3 of our branches that we had in our inventory. And now we're down to 7, which is not a big deal. There's lots of branches to pick up in the game. And you can see he wants something. See, it tells you. Oop, there it is. John wants to talk to you. And you can see on the map, he's in yellow because he has a quest for us. You can see we just cleared a lot of the beach here when I was walking around. Anyway, I'm going to grab a couple things and then we'll go see what he wants. So my way of playing this game is to always stop and pick things up as often as possible. You can go from quest to quest to quest to quest, but then you will need to pick things up eventually, and so you'll have to run off and pick them up, and I just like to pick them up as I go along. Plus, I don't know, I'm kind of a hoarder, which is kind of why I like this kind of game, where you're collecting things and collecting things and collecting things. So, there you go. And again, lemons we're going to need really early. You'll see soon. And so I am going to always, I break for lemons, basically. And in case I didn't mention earlier, we're literally just mousing over these things and then clicking them. So you can see when I'm just on the ground, I can click and he'll move. But if I'm over an item that's pickable upable, no, that's not a word. You can just, it'll turn into a hand and you can pick it up. And you can also like do it multiple times and he'll catch up with you. So like if you were slower, you could see that I had actually selected all those and they have the little hand over them. Anyway, pretty basic stuff. I'm sure you don't need that detailed an explanation, but I'm an over-explainer. That's okay. And again, you can't walk in the dark part, so you have to cross over the light areas of the water. Picking up fruits. So early game, definitely all about the fruit gathering. All about it. Alright. Get you some sticks because you're going to see what we need those for very soon. Oh, and the other thing I want to mention while I'm thinking about it. So, see the pearls? This is your pearl count. And again, those are something for later in the game, but you want to collect as many as you can get your hands on. Now, the other thing to know is early in the game like this, this is all the inventory space you have. You will be able to expand it later. But this can only stack up to 20, and then it will start in another hole. And once you have filled every one of these holes, you cannot no longer pick up items. So when you get to 20 and it starts a new one, it's taking up another bag slot. So just be aware of that. I'll show you that when I get to that many items in a slot. And there's almost always sticks laying around the fire once you've picked them up and gone away and come back again. So all these trees do that. You'll pick up the lemons that are around the lemon tree, and then a little bit later when you come back, the lemons have fallen on the ground again. So you learn the location of things that you need, and you can go and get them. And let's chow down on some of this coconut. All right, let's go ahead and see what he's got.
We need a tent. We can use the lifeboat's canvas as a roof. We just need logs. When you find 4 pieces, please bring them to me.
Probably already got 4 pieces. Yep.
Thanks for the logs. Can you help me set up the tent? I'm not good at it. Perfect. Thank you.
And this is your trophy room. As you go along in the game, you do things and you get these little trophies. And you'll see soon, because I'm sure we'll get one before too long. But it'll fill in these little holes with the little trophies. And then you level up as you go through the game and get even better trophies. It's just something to do in the game. Alright, so who wants us now? Mike wants us. Where's Mike? He's down here in the corner. Alright, so I can either just run straight to him by clicking on him, or I can do like I like to do and wander around, meandering and collecting things until I get down there.
There was a box of tools on the lifeboat. Maybe it was washed ashore.
Okay, I'll try to find it.
I have a quest that I need to complete, so he now has a red exclamation. And I know from past experience that the box is pretty much on the front end down this way, so we'll go get it. There it is. And see, it tells you, it's now teaching you how to use the mini map, which I've already been showing you. And see, I've got the fog of war cleared all the way across the bottom, which is good. See that little hole there? There's a cave there. We'll get to that in a little bit. And now he's green because his quest is done, of course. And before I go back over there to him, I'm going to go ahead and gather some more fruit. Gather fruit, gather fruit. Lemons, lemons, lemons. Yes, we like lemons. Alright, let's go back over there. Do.
Yes, this is the box we need. Fishing line, hooks. Here, the rod is ready. Do you know how to fish?
A little.
Don't forget the bait. I'll go look for a shovel in our stuff. Who knows, maybe I can find it there.
Alright, and now we have the fishing rod. This will, like I said, walk you through how to use it. You have to have bait for this fishing rod. So you're going to go to one of these round patches of ground and dig. So we need the shovel, which he was just talking about, we don't have yet. You go to the dark blue water, you cast the line. You wait for that little fish symbol to turn up. And then you can try to reel it in, and I'll be showing that when I get to the fishing here in just a minute. We need to get to the shovel, so I'm going to do the next quest so we can move along and get the shovel.
I could be wrong, but I don't think... I mean, he's not a real sailor. I peeped in the ship's kitchen and saw him in there.
It's important to have a good cook on board.
I didn't find a shovel in our things. It must be in another box with equipment. Look around the shore. Who knows what you may find?
Alright, so now we can go get the box that has the shovel so that we can dig up wormies and go fishies. Let's see what he wants since we're walking right
Look
by him.
at what I found.
What's that?
This is ancient writings.
A letter?
No idea, but I'll figure it out.
And sorry I rushed that a little bit. Sometimes I get impatient with their talking, but I meant to let you guys listen to everything they say, so I'll try to do that. And here's our first trophy. We've run 1 kilometer, and it goes right there. And then when we run quite a bit more, we'll get the silver and then eventually the gold. Alright, so we're looking for the box. And we're gathering as we go. You do not really want to miss the opportunity to gather resources as you roll around in this game. Or at least I don't. Okay, now we have the box. We gotta go back over there. You can see that one's done, and then somebody else wants something. So yes, the NPCs in this game, they want stuff all the time. But again, like I mentioned earlier on, you can go at your own pace. I could keep gathering for the next hour if I wanted to and not go see what they want. You wouldn't progress very much and you'd run out of inventory space, but hey, those are separate problems.
I found the box. It has a lot of rubbish inside.
It's not rubbish. These are tool parts. Give me a minute. I'll find the right parts. Here's your shovel.
Thanks.
Alright, and now it shows you how to use it, but it's pretty basic stuff, so let's go do that. And then he's gonna ask us for a fish for cooking, so we're about to go do that, so let's go ahead and...
Do you know how to cook?
I was taught in the Navy. I can show you a couple dishes, but I'm not gonna help you with the prods.
Deal. How do I start?
Catch a fish. I'll show you how to grill it.
Alright, so see these little circles? You see when you mouse over it, the shovel shows up, so click it, and he's gonna dig. Now remember, there's some bait that came out of there. Remember that digging is energy intensive, so make sure you have food, because you will need it. There's 2 more bait. Sometimes you get 3 bait, sometimes you get 1 bait, sometimes you get no bait. See, no bait. But there's a few little dig holes around. You can see I kind of know where things are from doing this game multiple times. Alright, so now we have enough to go fishing. So I'm going to teach you to fish, and then I'm probably going to change to the next video because I don't want to make these videos incredibly long. But let's learn how to fish. Okay, so you can see over the dark water the little fishing bobber symbol comes up. Click into the water. It'll talk you through it, but wait until that little fish symbol shows up. Now you want to click and reel, click and reel. You don't want to do it too fast or you will break the string, and I can show you that too. So let's go ahead and catch a fish. It says you caught a stone and broke the fishing line. That happens. You catch stones, you catch boots, sharks run off with your bait sometimes, so you don't every single time get a fish. Kind of aggravating, but what can you do? Alright, so again, I'm just clicking at a moderate pace because you see the line is changing colors. Another stone game? Come on, I'm trying to show people how to fish. Here, let me show you a couple things. If you click too soon, yep, there went the shark with the... If you click too soon, it'll tell you pulled the hook before the fish bit. Now, so we wait until the little fish symbol shows up, and then click. If I click too fast, it'll break the string, see? So, now, one of these times we might actually get a fish. Fish on the line, reel slowly so you don't break it. See how the line is changing from white to pink? When it goes red, you don't want to click anymore until the color goes down. And there's one fish, and that will let him teach us how to make cooked fish. I'm going to go ahead and use up my worms here. Okay, so there's another fish. But it's really easy once you get the hang of it. The game will fuss at you if you're not doing something right. So, but again, it's just don't keep clicking when the line is bright red so you don't break the string. Wait till the fish shows up like that, and just keep clicking till you get the fish. Later you'll get a fishing reel that is, and see, now I'm out of bait, so there we go. So, alright, so he's gonna teach us how to fish, or cook
Great.
fish.
Everything is simple. Water the fish with lemon juice and grill it in the fire. Try it. Don't forget to show me what you get. I'm not going to revive you if you poison yourself.
Alright, so now this is showing us our recipe list. Obviously, grilled fish takes 1 fish, 1 lemon, some sticks, and the fire. So we have to walk over to the... Stop that. I hate when I do that. You have to walk over to the fire, and now it's in green, so you can use it. So we're going to cook. We're going to get a trophy for learning to cook. And then if you cook on the fire, it'll take you to this menu, or if you click here, it'll take you to the same menu. So anytime you're by the fire, you can cook anything that needs the fire. There are some recipes that don't require fire, which is good, and we'll get to those. So right now I can make 3 more because that's all the fish I have. So let's go ahead and make those because, as you'll see, this is high value food, and he's going to need it in a second.
Here's the grilled fish.
Very good. For the first time, this meal is more nourishing than fruit. It gives you more energy. So cook it. Don't be lazy.
Alright, so as I just said and he just said, this gives you more energy. So see, I was eating the coconuts. And we'll do 1 coconut real quick. See, 7% of energy. Now, let's take a fish. 57% of energy. So way more energy from the cooked fish. So again, like I told you, collect your lemons, collect your sticks, and then go fishing with the worms you dig up, and you can make some good food. Now, remember earlier I told you when you have 20 of something, you'll get at max capacity and it'll go to the next box. Here you go. So this is what happens. It'll go to 20 and then it goes, okay, so now we need to fill a new hole. So you see I have 31 branches on hand, and I've got a whole stack of bananas. So I may stop collecting bananas right this minute just so I don't start filling up a huge amount of holes. I will keep doing sticks because, as you saw, you need 2 branches per cooking of these fish, and I plan on getting a bunch of fish here in a few minutes, and so therefore yeah, gonna need those anyway. So what I'm going to do, since I've already shown you how to fish, I'm not gonna bore you to tears watching I'm gonna go get some bait, watching me fish for God knows how long. But I do want to get some extra food in my bag. I do like to be ahead in the game. So what I'm going to be doing for a few minutes is digging up bait, collecting sticks and lemons, and whatever other things are in between the sticks and the lemons and the bait. So I'm going to just wander around the island until I have a good stack of bait, and then I'm going to fish for a little bit, get a good collection of fish, and then I'm going to cook that fish up into more grilled fish. So when I come back on with the next episode, I will show you my inventory, and you can see, stop that. You can see how much food we've got on hand, and then we'll move on to the next quest. So that's just how I like to do it. You get to pick how you like to do the game, but I like to have extra stuff on hand, and I do not like to run out of food for obvious reasons. So I hope you're enjoying this walkthrough so far, and I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this walkthrough, I will be doing other game walkthroughs in the future and maybe teaching other things. Who knows? And so feel free to subscribe. See you soon.